Good morning, welcome to another edition of the program PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1. Today is Saturday, the 7th of June 2025. As usual, my name is Jeremiah Father Dejan, and I'm here alongside my co-host Destiny in Happy Night.
People, let's keep the sky going. Let's stop trying to get in the street. The street is not a dump site. That's the street. Make sure to get up there. You put all your desk inside. Start trying plastic all around. Our job will be going around to collect all the damages that will be back. This my people. Let's keep the city together. We can make it better. This city is a healthy city. A great city start with you.
Hello everyone. The Pcc Corporation says know the rules and protect your community and the city of Painesville. The management of Pcc Corporation, or PCC, is encouraging residents of Painesville to follow the listed rules regarding waste management in order to maintain a clean and healthy environment for all residents. Rule number 1, do not dump waste on the streets. PCC says avoid throwing waste in the street, waters, waterways, or wetlands. This practice, according to the Pcc Corporation, harms our environment and public health. Rule number 2, use approved service providers only. The Pcc Corporation says make sure you are paying for waste collection services from authorized service providers. Do not engage with unapproved vendors. Rule number 3, no burning of waste. Burning of waste, according to the Pcc Corporation, contributes to air pollution and poses serious health risks to us. Please use designated disposal methods. Rule number 4, keep waste collection areas accessible. Ensure that waste collection bins and bags are not blocked. This enables timely and efficient collection of waste. Now listen. This is the part where you need to pay key attention. The Pcc Corporation says violators of these rules or regulations may face a fine of up to $200 United States dollars, or is equivalent in $1 imprisonment for up to 6 months, or the book them. Press the red line and pay the price. PCC is appealing to residents of Painesville to work together to keep the city clean and safe for everyone. For more information, please contact the City of Painesville Waste Management Office on 086 8486 75 0775 5364 37 077 784 8676. Pcc Corporation looks forward to working with all of us.
Pcc Corporation, PCC, do hereby announce the 2025 municipal tax payment, and this process is set by various zones from Zone 1 to Zone 5. Zone 1, from the lifestyle of red light to FDA. The enforcement is now ongoing for all businesses. Zone 2, from Boulevard Junction to Jacob Freeway. The enforcement will start on June 1st, 2025. Zone 3, the FDA Copper Road, RIA Highway, the going as far as R2. The enumeration and distribution is ongoing, and the enforcement will start on August 1st, 2025. Zone 4, from the west side of red light to the west side of FDA. The enumeration and distribution will start from June 30th, 2025 to August 30th, 2025. And the enforcement will start on September 1st, 2025. Zone 5, from LBS Market, PSA Road, Duper Road, and all the way to Victory Temple. The enumeration and distribution will start on August 4th, 2025 to September 12th, 2025. Therefore, the enforcement will begin on October 14th, 2025. And just to let you know, when you receive your bill, you have to request your authentities to come at the Pcc City Corporation Revenue Department if you have any issue. Because after the 30 days grace period, we will not address any issue while enforcement is ongoing. A message from the Pcc City Corporation, PCC.
Our community and
Okay, welcome back to the program. This is FM 96.1. It was a wonderful week. Let's say good morning to my co-host. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How was the week?
Yeah, we are We are grateful to be back here and another fascinating Saturday informing the public about the day-to-day activity and some very, very big development concerning the Pinsville City Corporation, giving it back to the people of Pinsville.
And that's what the program is all about, giving back to the city of Pingsville, bringing the PCC closer to you. That's what we do every Saturday on this wonderful radio station. During the week, we are able to celebrate the World Environmental Day, and we have a partnership with Orange Foundation. So we had a program where, in commemoration of our World Environmental Day, as you know, in September last year, Orange Foundation and that of the Pingsville City Corporation signed a memorandum of understanding in which Orange Foundation provided three ceilings to the Pingsville City Corporation, and these trees were planted along the ELWARIA route. It is intended to help us in, as you know, climate change is real. And during the program that the city manager of the city of Pingsville represented the mayor and spoke on behalf of the city, in which in lauded Orange Foundation for the cooperation and the thought to work along with the Pingsville City Corporation in managing plastic waste within the city. There were demonstrations during that ceremony from students and in which they were able to showcase some of the ways in which you can turn plastic waste into recyclable, usable items. There was this particular one in which there was this manual machine that was invented by a Liberian in which they turn the plastic waste into brooms. If you know these brooms that we use, usually called the yard brooms that will fix the locally made one. So it was a great occasion, and we'd like to say thanks to Orange Foundation for working along with the Pingsville City Corporation. And also during the week, we continue on our work with the SMEs. As you may be aware, the um, SME Shop 10 Empowerment Project is currently ongoing, and the Pingsville City Corporation being the chair. As a matter of fact, the mayor of our city is the chair of that committee, and uh, Anthony Maswell Grisby is currently heading it, and they've been cleaning the drainages within the city of Pink. So we'd like to say kudos to them working alongside our sanitation team. We'll place a call later on to our sanitation team, the director of sanitation, Arthur Campbell, who will give us more detail about the workings of the sanitation team working alone with the SOE. I would like to say thanks to the volunteers who made it their time to come and work along with the Pingsville City Corporation in giving our city a facelift, especially clearing the drainages from the ELW junction to Rail Light, from Dupont Road Junction to the Dupont Memorial, and other places they've been working within the city of Pingsville. We'd like to say kudos to them for that. We appreciate you a lot. I'll cross over to Destiny, who has an announcement from the technical department. As a matter of fact, it is our understanding that the technical department has now the name has been elevated. There's an addition of those say modify. So it's now the technical and land department. So Destiny will give us details on that. So Destiny, just go ahead and give a detail
Yeah,
on operation.
so we have this first announcement. We have the management of Pinsville City Corporation is pleased to inform you that the technical city planning department name is now changed to technical and land use department effectively June 3rd, 2025. Once again, the management of Pinsville City Corporation is pleased to inform you that the technical city planning department name is now changed to technical and land department effectively June 3rd, 2025. This decision was due to the department additional duties and responsibility. Note that the operations and services will continue as usual under the new name. Thank you as we strive in transforming the city.
Okay, so there you have it. The name of the technical department is now the Technical and Use Department. So it was necessary to add that because they are working, their portfolio has not expanded. There will be
So we
doing
have
issues
an yeah. So
with
we have
land. So
another
that's why
so
we'll get to that.
okay.
That's why it is now the Technical and Land Use Department, but the functions remain the same, but just like the name been expanded so that it can fit within because they will actually be dealing with land issues. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we have an announcement also by the technical department. Public service announcement. This is to inform citizens and residents in Pinsville City that in compliance with Section 5 of the City Ordinance of the Pinsville City Corporation on undeveloped lots and land, owners of abandoned lots, parcel and land, unfinished buildings, etc., are advised to clean, brush their land and dispose of garbage out of their unfinished buildings. Owners, violators failing to adhere to this announcement directly, there will be possible marginal measure that could be employed against them. The Department of Technical and the Land Use of the Pinsville City Corporation will on July 1st, 2025 begin to send inspectors on the field to enforce such duty. Sound Management, Pinsville City Corporation.
Okay, so you listen to the announcement from the Technical and Land Use Department, talking about people who have land and they are not brushing it; they just leave it abandoned, and so you need to take due note of this announcement and govern yourself because the inspectors from the Pingsville City Corporation will be on the field inspecting. So, urging you to take due note of this. So, um, let me now speak with the director of sanitation, Pingsville City Corporation, Arthur Campbell, to bring us up to speed about the workings of his department. I understand they are working collaboratively with uh, the SME Shorten Project team. So Director Arthur Campbell is now live on the line. Good morning, Director Campbell. Bring us up to speed about the activities from your department working hands in hands with the SME Shorten Empowerment Project.
Well, Jared, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share with the Nigerian people, meaning the people of Painesville, the workings of the sanitation department. This morning, the sanitation department will be working in two-fold. One, we have the daily activities,
Okay.
wherein we are working in 10 different locations across Painesville.
Okay.
All right. And we have people uh, doing drainage cleaning. We are having a special team this morning going around for waste remover, all of those waste that are being generated, you
Okay.
know, during the time wherein the people are cleaning.
Okay.
Then also we have another phase will be out tonight, working in the commercial hub of Red Light.
Okay.
That is from the Bob Taylor Junction all the way to Packoping Junction. Then we take it all the way to around the Wood Camp, Plainfield area.
Okay.
So we're going to be out there working tirelessly, ensuring that, like we normally do in Red Light, our hands, the reason why you see right there where it is, what it is right now is because our hands are constantly on it. And to ensure that that area is clean.
I must say that you are doing extremely well. Let me say kudos to you and your team. I also like to recognize the fleet department. They've been
Indeed.
working so much, and also the police. To a larger extent, like I always say, there are improvement in terms of how we're managing the waste within the city of Pingsville, especially the commercial hub. I think some of the listeners they've been attesting to that. So I'd like to say kudos to you. And before you go, what do you want to say to residents of Pingsville who sometimes they see your team working, but they keep dumping waste within the drainage? Though we have to do enforcement, but it's all about changing the mind and the thoughts of our people. I see your guys working, cleaning the drainage from ELV Junction to Rail Light, from Rail Light to Park Upping, from Duporo Junction to Duporo Memorial Park, and going on the not Somada Drive, but the Japanese Freeway. What do you have to say to residents of Pingsville and Liberians in general in terms of how we help to maintain public facility?
Jared, you said it just right. Our minds need to change. Our people need to own the city, because when you own the city, when you own something, you know that you have an obligation to maintain what you own. So until we can see the city as ours, we will not appreciate, we will look at things going contrary, and we say nothing about it. Subscribe with CDEs, subscribe with the Painsville City Corporation, pay that little money, so that your waste can be removed from your doorpost and go and deposit it to the appropriate area that the city now will come and remove. So my plea to the citizens: please be a law-abiding citizen. Do not drink the water and drop it on the street. Do not sit in the car, drink your soft drink, eat your bread, and then drop the type from the car on the street. So we need to work together to ensure that our city is the best when it comes to sanitation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so very kindly, Director Arthur Campbell. He is the Director of Sanitation, Pingsville City Corporation. We will also like to speak with the Commercial Solid Waste Director, who will give us update on we've been placing trash bins at strategic areas. We have some at the ELV Junction and GSA. It is our understanding that they are expected to also place on at Duporo Junction. They will be going to Rail Light. But let's see whether we can speak with Director Coker so that he can give us detail and also bring her up to speed about the activities with the SMEs and that of the CBEs. So Director Romeo Coker, we are currently trying to get in touch with you if you're following this broadcast. Okay, Director Coker is now live on the line. Director Coker, you're live on the radio. Welcome to PCC Today. We just wanted to give us an update on the issue of the CBEs and that of the SMEs. But before that, just share all your experience, what you've been experiencing since you placed the trash bin at ELV Junction in the GSA, and what are the plans for Dupont Road and Rail Light?
Thank you very well. As of the trash bin, we have schools and market sources at the ELV Junction.
Okay.
For the very first 2-3 days, people were used to it. They were tapping and literally the street right nearest to the pocket before tapping in. But there have been some education done, and as you can see, the corridor have been speak and span because we can't deploy. We don't leave the pocket outside. We deploy in the morning with the chance of it, dispose it in the evening, pack it somewhere, secure spot, and return it in the morning.
That one of the concerns from the residents, they were saying that while we move it, so maybe we've been providing the education. Maybe you a kid from your side as director, just maybe you can provide the education and the reason why you are removing it, and what is it currently doing to pay off in terms of keeping it safe.
Thank you very much, Diana. You know, we did this before as a city. We have bucket given to us by Orange Liberia. As you place the bucket on the street, the next morning you go back, you see also waste. The bin filled and all around is surrounded with waste.
Yeah.
So learning from the past, we decided that we do it differently. Those buckets are placed on the street not for domestic waste, but for pedestrians that passing by. We don't want you to litter on the street. Because our sanitation team goes every morning to sweep the place. Even the sanitation team do not dispose the waste in the waste bin.
Sure.
So we are score suspect because we put them there and remove them. Because if you keep it there in the security one, somebody may steal it and take it home. That's one. The second point, it will be overly filled with home waste that already has challenges to dispose and waste.
Okay.
That is the reason for which.
So it's a clear understanding that the trash bin are not for you to take your waste from your home and place it in it.
Very well. Even if people are caught, we can penalty for them in our new city ordinance that our Lord Mayor. All those things will be placed in. Even those that use, like they still run the drinking on our pavement, we are arresting them and we'll fine you for doing such. They said you cannot destroy the upper pavement that they placed there. So that is about it. By Monday next week, we're launching tomorrow.
Okay.
So we are marking the places we put in. As a redland, we're not taking that as because we want to make sure that we can keep the tardiness of the redland commercial zone for a week or two. Then each of the blocks that are sweeping this area will assign 2 to 3 buckets to a block. And the block leader will control the deployment and the removal of the waste bin.
So as of next week, Dupont Road is next.
Dupont Road will be targeted and will start.
So currently it's ERW Junction and GSA Junction.
GSA, when we're keeping it, we are issued, so we redeploy on Monday at GSA Junction.
Okay, so let's get to the SMEs and the CBEs. What is the latest update?
The SME by many small medium enterprises, and the CBE, CBAs,
community-based enterprises.
We have been working along with the people since 2012, and since the removal of the water project, they are working with the city, helping us in the disposal portion of our waste.
Okay.
But over time, we are not having the necessary waste infrastructure that includes withholding sand, the transfer station, and a well-functioning landfill. So there are these challenges they also face. Based on these challenges, they're not being able to remit their reclamation fees all the time.
Okay.
Instead of showing necessary to have a slow down on it, so over 4 or 5 years, they are not paid. So last week we had a meeting with the team, and we agree in principle that the CBE now will recognize that 50% of what it used to pay, the SOT will do the same. And we have a deadline already set. The 15th, the recognition fees to be in. Beginning from the 16th, we'll go after them by a penny, whatsoever equipment they are using to help to clean the city.
Okay, so before you go, you are responsible for commercial solid waste. Just on a minute, can you tell the people what is commercial solid waste? What do you do, and encourage residents? How do they subscribe?
The first, solid waste includes domestic waste, the practice from the yard, organic waste, plastic waste, and so forth. So when you hear the name commercial, meaning we are breaking wealth on a waste. So we come to commercialize to help our people to get their waste. That include door-to-door collection, that include collecting from business houses, schools, hospitals, hotels, shopping malls, and so forth, supermarket. The waste generated at this point, it is our responsibility to lift the waste. And in lifting the waste, it is very expensive. Like 0.063% we produce waste. So if we're over 700,000, it is coming by each individual. The kind of waste that we generate on a day-to-day basis. So the help the city to minimize and to mitigate the spread of the waste,
we homes, work with CDE and SME to reduce the waste from the sources to the further end, which is the landfill. That's our job.
Okay, thank you so very kindly. Director Romeo T. Cooker is the head of commercial solid waste, Pingsville City Corporation. Destiny, you listen to the two directors on sanitation and that of commercial solid waste. What is your thought?
Yeah, for the sanitation department, the team there, they are doing extremely well. Like if you found out with the from EAW junction towards the red light, they are clearing the sand from the drainage and taking it into a dry cycle and carrying it away, because you found out that people just clean up, leaving the sand there.
Mm.
It would be like no use, because it just be like dead within there. So the sanitation team, kudos to you guys. You guys are doing extremely well. And for the solid waste department, things also, at least we can't see plastic bag on the street anymore. Despite some people still have some hard-headed people that will go about taking plastic and that throwing it anywhere. But as time goes by, will come back on that, and the city will be a very, very clean and green city.
Okay, so now we activated phone lines on 0775 975 420, 0775 975 420. Today is Saturday, the first Saturday in June 2025, the 7th. And so call us and tell us why you're doing this love this Saturday morning. Perhaps you got information you'd like to share with us from your community. Call us, tell us what you're doing, and it's been a long time we have not given scratch card out, so we will do that today. We'll ask you the same routine, simple questions, and once you answer, you can walk away with a scratch card. So once again, 0775 975420, 0775 975420, 0775 975 420. Call us and tell us what you're doing. So we got our very first call this morning. Let's see. Good morning. What is your name? Where do you call from?
Hello,
What is your name? Where do you call from, sir?
I am Pastor John Daniel calling from the Bonafan area.
Thank you so very kindly, man of God, for joining us. How's the Bonafide area this morning?
Thank you. We are doing some cleaning up also. Thank you so much for the city corporation. You are doing what my heart been bleeding over the years.
Okay.
You've been dropping plastic in the street. I have talked to people. So I did move from here. I think some people listed. You talk to some people. As for me, the Lord has blessed me. It's just so used to me. I don't drop plastic. Yeah. If I even eat a candy and forget, I can't bit of paper was. But thank God for the corporation, what they are doing. I'm so happy what they are doing. We all keep carrying the message. When the east one don't drop the plastic, they don't drop the candy paper, and they will keep our city clean. Thank you so much. I admire you so much. Yes.
Thank you so very kindly, Pastor. Before you go, we just like to appeal to you. Maybe you can also share that message with your congregation so that they can follow suit. We will launch a campaign where we'll be visiting churches and mosques and so forth in things providing awareness. So we'd like to say thank you. We appreciate you, and thanks for encouraging us.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's take this one. Good morning. Good morning. What is your name? Where do you call from? Can you please walk away from your radio a little bit, Harris?
Yeah, good morning. I just want to be grateful to you guys.
Okay.
So far, doing extremely well. Extremely well. Especially since the reading CC is already hit.
Okay, so is that where you call from? Okay, thank you, man. Thanks for the acknowledgement. We appreciate it, and also join us in the campaign in creating awareness on a clean environment. So
I think
yes, we that is earmarked already. You know, the city is actually big, and Sometimes we can face any challenge, but that's the work we signed out to do. But we definitely come at the market area and remove that waste. Thank you for the consent.
Don't you just extremely well test of capital is around needs do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man at school. The other that passed, I see that you have removed from the capital for what I want to be. And wait for you transport for a job. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's take this one. Good morning. Good morning. What is your name?
Good morning.
Yeah, what is your name? Where do you call from, sir?
Yeah, this is Charles Cooper. I call from Cooper.
Okay, Charlie, welcome, man. How's Duporo? What are you doing? Today is first Saturday.
Yeah, Duporo is relatively calm. As you may be aware, I'm not present all over.
Okay.
But where I am, the community is relatively calm, the coffee community. I just want doing my own cleaning off right around my area.
Okay.
I normally try to clean my surroundings, especially where I live. And I think there's a saying that cleanliness next to godliness.
Sure.
That saying is meant to make us decent because we serve a decent God as a people.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot be Christian and we serve a decent God, and then we are indecent as a people. So I do want to add my voice to the many voices to encourage every Liberian to try to clean their surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
The community, youth chairperson, myself, like Celebrate for Coffee community, we are being involved to these things.
Okay.
Even though they are challenging, you know, the city is big. I want to say kudos to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to be address two quick concerns that I have been trying. One,
Mm-hmm.
the city ordinance. I have tried to get the city ordinance. I have researched that. And I believe that it's a public document. I don't know if
So
it's now.
it is a public document. You're right about that.
Yeah, but I tried getting one or two people within the station to get the city organized. It's not working. I even sent my email. Even the last time, I think I tested you too, and I can still do that because I need a city ordinance. I mean, because you know, ignorant to the law is no excuse.
Exactly. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Last day, I have done series of publication and recommendation when it comes to trying to fence the Dubo Road Cemetery. You know, it's within the height of the city.
Okay.
And fencing that will bring some security. I don't know if the cemetery is owned by the city or is a private area. But if it is a private area, then the city has some regulatory authority. The city can work with who own that cemetery to fence that cemetery. That was what we give trial because you have security managed that way where the fence where people will not need to go and clean up every decoration day. The place will always be clean. Every decoration day, you go and lay flowers. Maybe they will pay a money due. All those are on graves will pay a money due or a yearly due to the city for the maintenance of that place. But that place needs to be fenced seriously.
Thank you. So thank you. We got too many calls, but I would like to briefly address your issue. On the issue of the city ordinance, yes, the city ordinance is a public document. It should be available to the residents of Pingsville, not just the residents, to anyone that wanting to know about the Pingsville City Corporation. But there's an amendment process that is currently taking place with the current city ordinance. So the city council is currently reviewing the ordinance, and I can assure you that before this year comes to an end, or even before August, the amended copy of the city ordinance will be available. On the issue of the J.C. Howard Dupo Road Graves Cemetery, we are in the process. We lobbying currently to see how we can fence that. And during the past administration, not just Mayor Taylor, I think it was before Mayor Taylor, the Duboro Cemetery was actually closed down, and that of Vocal Mission, because there are no more spaces there except for those that have family plot. But these things are something that we are looking at, especially the JC and Howard Duporo Cemetery. We're trying our best to see how we can get the resources and fence it. If you followed the last decoration day, our team went earlier and cleaned the place before even the loved ones and
It was before decoration day.
instant intervention. That's what we want to do. We want to sustain that. So let's take this last call before we go. Good morning. What is your name? Where do you call from?
Good morning. I'm glad to be your last caller. My name is Dr. Benjamin Wade.
Doctor,
Education.
good morning. Good morning. We appreciate you for taking up your time to call us. I'm sure you got something you want to share with us. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I just wanted to express my delight in the operations of the city over the last few months. Mayor Bestman, I believe when he came duty was taking his time to understand the system, but I see a lot of reaching out, especially the rainy season, like one of the callers said. I see you cleaning the drainage in between the road, grass were growing there, those beautiful quotas. I see you doing that. But I also want to go beyond thanking him for, I saw some letters coming from his office for scholarship for some students at our institution.
Okay.
That is the first of this kind I've ever seen Painesville Town Hall, City Hall letterhead. I believe that is. I want to believe it's not just with Lacoses. I just want him to continue. These are things our young people capacity needs to be built. And I like to conclude by suggesting some form of innovation with regard to awarding the clean community. Maybe in a quarterly, because every community now get community chairperson. And so maybe quarterly some kind of award of the most clean community. And first, second, and third could just go a long way in showing that people know the dirty community and the clean community.
Thank you. The mayor always listen to this program, and people like you, we appreciate your insight. And Dr. Benjamin, where you would like to say thank you for calling, and we are doing so much currently. And I must say, thanks to the mayor for leading the charge at the Painesville City Corporation, and thank you too for participating in taking off your time to listen to the show.
I'll reach out to the mayor next year. Since school already closed, next year we could do some campaign. The school already started with Lacoses. Our students, there are 1.5 million students in schools.
Okay.
So reaching out to our students from across the school using the National Principal Association will also be a big move to the cleanliness of the city in that regard.
Thank you. So there's no more time. Dr. Benjamin Weye was the last call, and thanks for the recommendations and thanks for the commendation. All of the callers, I'd like to say thank you so very kindly for always taking of your time to call and participate on this show. That's what this show is all about. And we always like to say kudos to the mayor for approving that the communications and media department have such a show, and we're trying to expand it so that it can be relayed on other radio stations within the city of Painesville. Let me cross over to my co-host. There's no more time. You listen to the calls, too many commendations from the callers towards the workings of the Painesville City Corporation and the mayor.
Yeah. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide when it's come to the workings done by the Painesville City Corporation. The workings done by the Painesville City Corporation. So the handmark still prove that the PCC doing extremely well in every sector, in the sanitation, the police, all the department, they are doing extremely well. So we'll be back here next Saturday. We have no time in our favor. We'll be back here next Saturday to give you a big announcement. So once again, my name is Destiny and Apenahe. Stay tuned. Always follow the PCC Facebook page, Painesville City Corporation Facebook page.
Okay, so that's all the time we have to be with you. You listen to Destiny. That's all the time we have to be with you on this edition of the program PCC Today. Join us next Saturday on behalf of the entire team. My name is Jeremiah Potter, DJ, and have yourself a wonderful Saturday from Painesville.